Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 15th of June, 2026. Yet again, another outstanding streaming day. And it was a day that, honestly, I wasn't sure how it was going to go because we were beating Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And number one, I didn't know how much longer I had in the game. And number two, the last few Castlevania streams, sadly, just didn't get a lot of attendance nor support. So I was thinking, honestly, it's going to be kind of a dud of a day. And that's unfortunate because yesterday was an outstanding day, right? Like, we had a really great time with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And then a late stream where we tried two different games. First, it was Killer Bean, and then it was, Mina the Hollower. So how did today go? Well, we started today with the DSP morning show. And on the show, there was a good variety of topics that were discussed. And as this was happening, all of a sudden, some people started coming by and supporting in droves. This qualified us to open a whole bunch of packs of Pokemon cards. I was like, wow. I wasn't expecting big support, for this stream. I thought it was going to be a dead stream. Now, to be fair, I don't think the support was in tandem with the Castlevania. I think it was just people were coming by and supporting my morning show. They like hanging out with me. So it was a chill show. And then at the end of that show, we opened up multiple packs of Pokemon cards. I think it was 2 to 3, I want to say. It was a good amount, I think. And during that opening, we got a couple of good hits. We actually got 2 full illustration cards from the box. Now, remember, previously, I think we had gotten 1 or 2 hits yesterday. So to get 2 more so fast was pretty darn good. In fact, one was such a good hit, it made my top 5 cards. It is the Mega Starmie EX card. Really nice looking one. If you want, a full illustration of it, check out, I believe it was on the morning show that we unboxed it. I also showed it off again on the late stream, the final part tonight of the TCG Card Shop stream. I showed it off. So, really good cards, around $11 of value, and it makes it into my top 5 in my collection, which is excellent, okay? So then we played and finished Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, overall, let me give you my thoughts. Really like the game, love the graphic style, love the gameplay style, love the music. However, I think the game is way too easy, okay, just to be fair with you. The game challenged me twice. First, when we started the game and I was very underpowered because they took all my powers away when I fought Death. And then the second half of the game, when the castle flipped and all of a sudden we were facing crazy green skeletons shooting crotch lasers at me and these traps that were coming and hitting me for giant damage and I was getting comboed and stuff. But outside of those 2 times, honestly, leveling up, just searching the entire map, finding all the hidden weapons and items, I was basically overpowered, like almost most of the game. Today, this final hour and 15 minutes that I played Symphony of the Night, I beat everything insanely easily, including the hidden super boss in the catacombs, who has insane amounts of health, and then, even the final boss, Dracula, complete and utter pushovers, like literally no challenge at all. So, I didn't really, it wasn't that entertaining because besides the gimmick of watching me beat the game, there was nothing to have. It was just complete domination. I did play as Richter. There's the secret character. You unlock him after you beat the game with Alucard. Played with him for about 15 minutes, and I was like, oh, this would be neat to maybe play again someday as Richter because he's totally different. He has a moveset and everything that's very different from Alucard. But overall, I really like the game. I'm glad I played it now because much like when I played a game like Knights of the Old Republic, where I got to see where BioWare came from and how this influenced future titles like Dragon Age and Bioshock, I now got to see the original Metroidvania, which is awesome. Okay? Then, because of support that we had received, I think we had to unpack another pack of cards. And then it was DSP Tries It. Oh, wait. Just so you know, we hung out for an hour. We did about an hour hangout session called Chill with Phil. So if you didn't notice that, it's on the channel. It's just an hour just kind of talking about Microsoft and how basically they are currently in the midst of selling off a bunch of companies or just closing them. That's right. Microsoft today announced that they are getting rid of Ninja Theory. They are likely getting rid of Compulsion Games, and the rumor is also Arcane and maybe more. So a lot of people are very nervous about the future of these game studios, okay? We talked about that. We hung out. Then the food arrived, which was DSP Tries It, the pimento cheese sandwich from Chick-fil-A. That episode is already live over on DSP React, so go give it a look if you didn't see it yet. So, first stream, outstanding support, and we unpacked something like 5 or 6 packs of the Pokemon cards, okay? Late stream, TCG Card Sim. Great stuff. Tonight we unlocked the next tier of cards. So we were unpacking all new cards. We were ripping them and getting good cards and putting them out for sale. We were grading. We sent 2 more cards out for grading, and we got a bunch of cards back from grading. Just listen to this. We sent out a card for grading. It was worth $900. It got graded, and it came back worth 7 times as much. That's insane. So that's pretty wild and exciting, okay? We bought more items to sell, like little figurines and stuff like that. So basically, a lot of action in the shop tonight. And it looks like when we play again, we'll actually be unlocking the next tier of cards, okay? Then, a lot of support. So because of the levels of support that we got tonight, we unpacked 4 more packs of cards. And I'm happy to announce we got another major hit, a full art, well, I guess you call it illustration rare Dedenne. That made it to the middle of the pack of my Hall of Fame, valued at around $6.50, roughly. Okay? So, today, total, we unpacked, I think, 10 packs of cards. We got 4 freaking hits. Yeah, there was 4 illustration rare hits in the packs. Being that yesterday we already hit a couple, we may be done with the hits in the box. But I told you something about this perfect order box, didn't I? Because this is a smaller set of cards, there's not as many cards in the set, people are saying you get more hits. Because you get more hits, the cards aren't worth as much, but you get more hits. So we already got like 4. There's definitely a chance that in the final, I think 16 cards that are left in the box, we could get another few hits. We could even still get better cards than what we've gotten already, okay? So, already 2 days in to this new box of cards, we have opened 20 packs of cards, guys. We have had outstanding levels of positivity and support the last 2 days. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep that momentum rolling into tomorrow, okay? What's going on tomorrow? DSP Morning Show, and then the premiere of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. This time around, I'll be playing it on my PS5, which is the PS4 version, which means it's the original PlayStation 2 game. Unlike when I played this game 11 years ago on PS3, and there were, I guess, differences from the original, this is the original. It's the first time in 11 years I'm playing the game. I'm obviously excited for that, to see how it is, to see how you guys like it. How will I do at it? I don't know. I haven't played it in 11 years. I don't even remember if it's difficult. So this should be an interesting and fun run. I hope that you will join me for the fun tomorrow morning. Then on the late stream tomorrow night, it is the return of Pokemon Champions. And if you remember, last week when we played it, I actually was doing really well. I was on a win streak, and I was all the way up into the Ultra Ball ranks and climbing. I was getting win streaks in Ultra Ball. Could I possibly make it to the Master Ball rank tomorrow? I don't know. But since this is a Pokemon stream, that means there will be a free pack of cards to be unpacked. So tomorrow, I don't know what'll happen. I hope that things will go well and we continue this positivity and momentum. And if we do, we'll unpack a whole bunch more cards. Obviously, there's interest again. I guess we had a few slow days. Maybe it was just the games. But now it seems like interest is peaking and people want more cards. So we're going to continue going with this. Maybe the wall incentivize people because now you get to see the cards as part of the stream, which is really neat. Who knows? But anyway, good stuff, and thank you all for an outstanding streaming day. Let's do it all again tomorrow. Everyone, please have a good night. I will see you then. Peace out.